Hi Taurus, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings. This week we are looking at you and your person. Okay, so please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I do really appreciate the support. But I've got 4 decks here with me today. So we're going to be looking at your energy with the Taurus lenormand. I do have the Seeker's lenormand to look at your person's energy, as well as the Hidden Truth Love Oracle and those beautiful heart-shaped Lovers Oracle cards as well. Okay, so getting sort of straight on into it for you today, Taurus. Okay, Taurus and your person. Taurus's energy towards this connection, this person, please. Taurus and your person. Okay. Just wanting to get one to clarify that third card for you, Taurus. Clarity for that third card of Taurus's energy towards this person and connection. Okay. All right, so we do have the stars, firstly, for you, Taurus. So you have a lot of, wishes and desires of where this connection is going. That was followed through with the ring there as well. So definitely seeing that you are wishing for a strong connection, a strong relationship between you and this person to, have all your wishes come true within this connection. Really, this can also talk about ending, previous cycles of love in your life, connections in the past that may have not worked out. You kind of really looking at making sure you're not repeating those cycles that you may have experienced in the past, making sure that we're not having the same problems with a whole new, different person that you may have experienced, from past connections and that sort of stuff as well. But with that stars card there, it really does talk a lot about you having a lot of hope and optimism that this is the relationship that you desire, that this relationship, this connection really can fulfill all your dreams and like all your wishes coming true. It's kind of like you've wished upon a star for a specific connection, and here it is with this person. It does feel quite strong on your side, this connection here. Now, that third card, we do have the clouds card there. So that's all about your thoughts and kind of overthinking things. That was clarified by the tower energy there. So sorry about my lighting today. It's just gone a bit haywire today. I don't know what's going on. I think it's melting like the rest of everything here in Australia at the moment with the heat. We really do see you sort of really overthinking. I feel like this is with the tower clarifying that it's you kind of really overthinking how to set this foundation strong within this connection. Like I sort of said with that ring card, in order to avoid cycles that you may have experienced in the past, to sort of break free from those cycles. You got you heavy in thought here, which definitely could be, to the point of, stressing you out a little bit, anxious here, from overthinking, feeling a bit confused about the foundations that you are setting within this connection, and feeling, for some of you, you may be feeling like you're needing to sort of take some time to yourself a little bit. There can be a bit of solitude coming through with that tower. So finding you just sort of, even though, yes, this relationship, this connection does seem to be sort of, that wished upon connection, that you do have some strong desires within this connection of sort of where you want to go and what you want to see with this connection. You are kind of taking the time to really think things through in a very logical kind of manner, rather than allowing your emotions to take too much control here. We do see you trying to, keep that logical mindset and really thinking things through, thinking through potential outcomes and whatnot as well. So it's important to remember with the clouds coming out for you, Taurus, that, making sure we are looking for the silver lining in the clouds as well, not letting our thoughts sort of take over too much to the point where we're just stressing ourselves out over sort of nothing there, not allowing yourself to sort of lock yourself away in this tower of your thoughts. Do still, interact, I sorry, interact, I suppose, with this connection a little bit more, in order to make sure that you are following through with the foundational stuff that you are trying to set up within this connection. So with that Tower there, I do sort of feel that for a lot of you, this may be like a new connection, or trying to set up some sort of new foundation within this connection to really strengthen that and make sure that, we're not repeating cycles. So even if you've known this person for quite a long time, that cycles element, trying to break away from some of the cycles you've found yourself in, even just within this connection, so that you can sort of start afresh, start brand new cycles within this connection, and strengthen and bring that back around in a positive way for yourself, that is going to see all those wishes being fulfilled for you here. So overall pretty good, but just be careful not to overthink too much, I would sort of say there, Taurus. But we'll have a look at your person's, we're going to look at their thoughts and feelings, so the energy behind this person towards you, and then the reality of the situation by looking at their intentions and actions towards you as well. Okay, so Taurus and your person. Taurus and your person, this person's thoughts, feelings, intentions, and actions towards our Taurus. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck here, the hidden energy coming from your person, we do see the letter. So there is something, something there that's sort of they're feeling the need to, maybe communicate a little bit more with you, a little bit more clearly with you, find out what's going on with you a little bit there. It does feel as though, they are sort of maybe avoiding communicating clearly. There's just something coming through with that being at the bottom of the deck, being their hidden sort of energy there, that some sort of communication being hidden. It's not feeling like it's being totally hidden, but more so that it's kind of like, I'm just trying to get a clear read on that for you, Taurus. It's not so much that it's they're hiding anything from you on purpose. It's more along the lines of delaying. They know some sort of communication needs to happen between the two of you here, and it does feel as though they're kind of delaying, or they're kind of seeing how it goes without that conversation actually occurring as of yet. So it does, with it being on the bottom of the deck there, it will come to fruition at some point, that communication, but maybe they're just trying to sort of work out what exactly they're trying to communicate with you, because it does feel a bit like they don't even really know what that communication needs to be. All right, but their thoughts towards you, Taurus, we do have the ship. Okay, so they're thinking about traveling with you. For some of you, this is definitely, they're thinking about traveling, just in general, that, they're wanting to sort of travel away with you, go on a bit of a holiday, go and take you to meet their family, all that sort of stuff. They are thinking about all those sorts of things, because ultimately the ship is just showing us that they are thinking about starting some sort of a journey with you, whether that be physical travel, or just that journey of time, and that sense of adventure, to be starting something within this connection, to start some sort of a journey within this connection, and sort of set sail into the future with you and see where that takes you, floating downstream, in this little ship of togetherness. I kind of feel that they are thinking about, closing some distance between you. Maybe that's what that hidden sort of communication is all about, is that, they may be trying to close some sort of emotional distance that they're kind of feeling between the two of you, and they are thinking about, taking action. The ship really does inspire movement. They're kind of wanting to, they're thinking about taking some sort of movement towards you, steering their ship more so in your direction. But really, ultimately, I do feel that for a lot of you, that is involving physical travel. So like yeah, going away for a few days together, or traveling the world with you. It could be sort of something small or something big with that traveling, but it does feel like travel is something on their thought, that they are sort of thinking of taking some sort of trip with you. All right. With their feelings, we do have the coffin energy. All right. So the coffin energy is all about death and rebirth. So I'm kind of feeling that this is linking to us seeing that ring energy in your energy, Taurus. It does feel as though, they themselves seem to be somewhat, in their feelings, somewhat aware of something that has ended in order for new beginnings to sort of move on forward. That they are thinking about the new beginnings with that ship there. So we do see that there has been something in their emotions that has actually ended for this person. So, that they may have, it may be along the lines of, they finally let go of something from the past that they were holding on to, without even sort of even being conscious of that. They've finally sort of closed the lid on that, so that they're really, really 100% ready to start this new journey with you. I do feel that we are really focusing on the rebirth of something here, coming back around to, the things that have ended are now inspiring brand new things to be occurring within the energy with you. So that, once again, that it's kind of feeling that for some of you, this is just something totally, benign and simple, that it's kind of like, they may have had a bad habit that they had to break, in order to, start some sort of new journey of evolution within this connection. But for others of you, this may have been, they had to let go of a past connection. They were still holding on to that when they were sort of first drawn to you. There may have been some resentment and some forgiveness that they were needing to do. They've sort of closed the lid on all of that. They've moved on from all of that, and whatever that's got to do with that ending, within their emotional self. So, it may just even be, I do see this frequently when it's like, somebody that has, for example, somebody that has been struggling with things like depression and those sorts of things, and that's kind of ending for them, and they're trying to feel things in a brand new way, and it's really sort of starting to work for them. So it could be those sorts of things as well. But with their intentions, their intentions and actions towards you, Taurus, actually do look really positive here. With their intentions, we do have the Garden, which is actually my date night card. So they are intending to, meet up with you, meet you halfway, take you out on a date, get out and about with you in public. This is a social card, so it can talk about, they're intending to, involve you a lot more socially, into their life. So, take you out, show you off, that kind of thing, take you out on a date, very, very like take you to some sort of event, especially with that, that ship energy there, and then the date card. I really am strongly getting that for some of you, this person is sort of wanting you to travel, like, especially so close to Christmas. It does feel as though, this person is wanting you to travel to, spend Christmas with them, and, maybe meet the family kind of energy, that kind of thing. So there definitely is, them wanting to meet meet you halfway. But I'm strongly feeling, I'm strongly getting here that this is them actually wanting to introduce you to somebody in their life that was already in their life. So like a family member, or, a close friend that they're wanting you to actually socialize with, and sort of create that bond, you know, out and about. This can talk about things like public spaces as well. So, but also, invitations, proposals, that sort of thing. So it can cover quite a lot of ground here. But I am really getting this sensation of meeting someone, but this person wants you to meet so and so. This person wants you to meet their mom, or, that kind of energy is what's coming through with that. Their intention is to, meet you halfway, and really, maybe take you out on a date, like literally as well. Because with their actions, we do have the lily. Okay, so as an action card, we really do like to see this particular one because it does talk about longevity as well. So, it is emotional intimacy, but also longevity. So, as an action, it's kind of like this person saying, I'm not going anywhere, Taurus. I'm sticking around. I'm here for the long haul. I'm planning to action this connection long term. I foresee this as being something, a part of my life for a very long time. I'm not going anywhere kind of energy there. I'm also that emotional intimacy. So, within a connection, we do need that emotional intimacy where you can be vulnerable with the person that you're with and all that sort of stuff. So, this really is that sort of connection where when we see intimacy being brought up in the cards there, a lot of the time we do jump to physical intimacy, but this is that sort of intimacy, that difference between sex and making love. This is the making love. Okay, so cuddling and all that sweet soft behavior. That's what this action is. Okay, it's that softness, that sweetness, and especially too paired with that wanting to take you on a date kind of energy. It really comes through very, very heartfelt. A lot of feeling coming from this, that this person is really kind of wanting to express to you that, look, I've ended this in my feelings. I'm not feeling about this way anymore. I know where I'm going with this connection, and that's long term. I want this to be something long term in my energy here. So this and life, this person does seem to be very set on you, Taurus, and doesn't seem to be going anywhere, which when I'm looking at all this energy together, and you sort of thinking very heavily about how we can set really strong foundations within this connection, it feels like you're both headed in the very, very right direction for a very healthy kind of connection here. This person is looking at, the wanting to take you out and treat you well, socially, have a positive connection with you on that social level, which can involve, them being very, the social aspect of that can be very communicative, as we saw, that communication, that those conversations, especially with the intimacy as well, those really deep, intimate conversations where this person wants to tell you everything about themselves and know every little thing about you as well, Taurus. So it is actually kind of really like sweet energy. And once again, that I can't picture. I'm just getting there. I can't picture my life without you, with that lily energy there. Okay, so the undercurrent emotion here. Okay, Taurus and your person. Taurus and your person. I can't stop thinking about you. This person just cannot stop thinking about you. You are, part of every breath. I feel, Taurus. They are, very inspired by you, and yeah, cannot get you off there. I've got that song, "Can't Get You Out of My Head." That, what is it, Kylie Minogue? But I wish I could take back my words. All right, so I'm not entirely sure how that connects to the reading. I am getting it flagging that coffin energy, and that's about it. So whatever they've ended, they may have ended a behavior that has got something to do with something they may have said. And they're wanting, once again, we do see that communication on the bottom of the deck there. So, they are feeling a little bit guilty about something that they have said in the past there as well, wanting to, and it's not necessarily that they've said something bad. It could just be that energy of, I want to take back my words. That fear that I've spoken too soon kind of energy does sometimes come through, that sort of thing as well. Yeah, it's just like, it just feels like, I'm just getting this energy of someone who said something about somebody else, and they're wanting to take back those words because they just feel as though it's kind of changed the way that you look at them, that you're now fearful that this person is just going to be like, the last cycle that you've had to deal with. I feel like something that they've said about something else completely, not about this connection, about something else completely. has just kind of like thrown you a little bit, and that's sort of made you question. And that's maybe what's got you really sort of overhearing your thoughts, overthinking every little thing, thinking over everything there. So you'll probably know what that's all about for you yourself. But okay, Taurus and your person. Taurus and your person. Okay, one flying on out there. Okay. So yeah, this one's straight away linking with that. I wish I could take back my words. Okay, so we've got this card here, which does say criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So I'm not getting a clear read on what exactly that is all about. Once again, it does feel like this person has just said something or maybe criticized someone around you, and they're wanting to take that back. They know they misspoke or something along those lines. They didn't mean to criticize you in a negative way. They were just sort of, it just feels like they misspoke. That's the best I can describe that. But criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are. All right, and the other one we do have here is the friendship card. So that's straight away, I can feel that linking with that intimacy coming through from your person. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. So, that may be why we are seeing that date card coming through next to that emotional intimacy as well, because it's all about nurturing the bonds of friendship within this connection to strengthen it. All right, it actually, if your partner is supposed to be your best friend in this life, the person that's got your back or whatever, and this person really is trying to show you that they have got your back, that they are a friend to you as well as, a romantic interest or whatever as well. So pretty good energy there, I must say, Taurus. I'm not really feeling anything tragically dramatic or anything like that, but you are more than welcome to check your other placements, of course, but for now we'll leave it at that. But please subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and hopefully I'll see you all again soon.